What up with it, YouTube? It's your boy Foodie Loco. Today, we're gonna do something different. Today, I'm gonna show you how we bust a spread in the county of Maricopa County, a county jail that's located in Phoenix, Arizona. You know, Durango, 4th Ave, all that shit, the towers. I'm gonna bust a little common spread that we be busting in there. If you don't know what a spread is, it's basically food food that people eat that have money. So basically, inmates from jail that got money, what they eat. Because we don't be eating that jail food. No, no, no. So stay tuned. All right, so this concoction right here we call a spread. And these are the ingredients that I'm going to use for my spread. As you can see, I do not have top ramen because in Maricopa County, dude, back then they didn't let us have top ramen. They just started letting us have top ramen. I haven't been to jail, so I didn't get the luxury of eating top ramen lately. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bust the old school county Arizona spread. And as you can see here, this is the spread. It's chicharrones, pickle, pretzels, chub, summer sausage, and nacho cheese. I'm gonna eat them with these little chips right here. So stay tuned. What up with it, YouTube? It's your boy Foodie Loco. You already know that though. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe to my page. Today we got the county spread bussin'. The county spread bussin'. Yes, I said it. The county spread bussin'. A county spread is basically food that inmates eat when they have money. And it basically contains of nothing but junk. Other counties in Arizona allow you to have ramen, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are watching this episode are used to busting the ramens with the dehydrated beans. We don't get that unless we're in prison. But when you're in the county spread fighting your case, they don't, at least in Maricopa County, they don't allow you to have top ramen. Other counties they do, just Maricopa County is a little bit strict. For those of you that don't know about Maricopa County, it's in the state of Arizona. And we had a sheriff named Sheriff Joe. He's no longer our sheriff, but he used to be hard on the inmates. These are the salsa verde chips. This is a little bit different. I chose my preference. So when you fill out your sheet for the county spread, or when you're ordering store, it comes in a little menu. You don't get to choose what chips you want. It just says chips. So you might get a bag like this. You might get ranch. You might get nacho cheese. You might even get the barbecue Lay's or the sour cream Lay's. They do not allow you to have an option on what you pick. You just mark down chips and how much bags you want. Right here, I got a Sprite. Of course, they don't have this in the county. They have like knockoff sodas. I'm not even sure what they have. It's like knockoff Sprites, knockoff Cokes. But to be honest, if you're locked down in the county in Arizona, they like to be assholes. Excuse my language, but they like to be assholes. They don't give us an ice cooler unless you're in prison. But when you're in the county, they do not give you ice coolers to make your sodas cold. So you got to wrap it around with napkins and throw it in the vent. And if you piss off the cops by having your soda in the vent, homies are going to beat your ass. So what I do, I'll buy one soda to keep the container. And then I just order Kool-Aid packets and drink the cold water that they have there, the cold tap water. I'll buy one soda just to drink the soda and then keep the container. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start eating this spread I got. Also, you could put corn nuts in the spread. Right now, I didn't put no corn nuts. They're hard to chew for me. More. Get some fire. Also, let me show you how I cooked the food. I cooked it in a bag, a small little bag. When you're in jail, you'll cook it in the same type of bag, but you would use a trash bag because you feed a lot more people. I'm just feeding myself, so I didn't need a trash bag. I didn't go all out. But when you're in there, it'll be like 5 homies. I mean, there's more than 5 homies. You feel me? Homies are deep in there. But just because homies are deep in there, don't mean I'm gonna eat with every homie. There's some homies in there I don't like. I only gotta get along with them because I'm in here, and that's the way it goes. But you might see some homies from your city, some homies from your section, and you link up and you talk to them and you eat, you bullshit, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Peep the thumbnail though. Peep the thumbnail with the pinky up. No, I'm playing. I know this may be nasty to some of you that are watching. You're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of junk. It's a lot of sodium. It is. It is. But I know that there's people in the county right now, especially in Maricopa County. I don't want to make it seem like it's dramatic, but if you see, you could Google it, you could YouTube it, look up what people eat in Maricopa County Jail. Look up food in Maricopa County Jail so you can see yourself. It's not no luxury food. Like, I've been to other jails, other places, and people say that the food is bad. The food is not bad. It's like nothing compared to Arizona's Maricopa County food. They give a slop, which literally looks like throw up. It consists of soy, not no real meat, and a whole bunch of other weird stuff. Sometimes it's brown, sometimes it's green. You never know. We don't get no bologna sandwiches. If we got bologna sandwiches, I would love it. But no, we don't get that. Also, out here they only feed, they only feed you 2 times a day, which is breakfast and dinner. Breakfast isn't as bad. It's our artificial peanut butter. Yes, artificial peanut butter with the bread and the orange. Sometimes when you get the bread, it's not no sandwich bread. It's like a kind of resembles a bolita, but it's not a bolita. This is hard as a brick, and it's made out of wheat, so it's not even white bread. Yeah, it's literally when I get the bread and I thump it on the table like this, that's what it sounds like. That's how hard the bread is. Some people who broke their teeth off of eating that bread, so I don't mess with it. It's bomb. I like this one right here. There's different ways you could cook a spread out here. Even though you're limited to the ingredients that you have, people, they get creative. Some people make menudo with the chicharrones. And they'll use the corn nuts as hominy. If you don't know how to do that, I might bust another spread. Only if this video gets views. If this video gets likes, I'll bust more spreads and I'll eat spreads on camera. Because I feel like people think that I think I'm fancy because I be eating, and that's not the case. I'm not fancy. I'm humble. No, I'm playing. I also never starved. Only time I starved when I was in jail or in the feds was when I was in the hole. That's the only time. I'm like a natural born hustler, you could say. I always figured out how to get money. In jail, money is food. I mean, you could get money different ways. I'm not going to go into that. But I never really got into that because I was always short timing. So my money was food. For starters, I'm gonna tell you how to get food if you're in county and you're broke. Like if you're fighting a case right now, you think you're about to go to the county, about to go to prison. I'm gonna tell you how to get paid and eat good without doing anything risky, too risky. So this is what you do when you first touch down. If you don't know, obviously you're gonna go up to your people and tell them who you are. If you're black, your people are the blacks. If you're Mexican, your people are the Mexicans. Or if you're Paisa, your people are the Paisas. If you're Chicano, your people are the Chicanos. You feel me? Or the Raza. At least out here in the West Coast. If you're whatever you are, just look for your people, go to them. White, go with the white boys. You peep game and you see who got the most store out of your people, wherever you're at. And you get to know them, you ask them, you chop it up with them, you ask them, hey, if you need your room clean, I could clean your room for like 2 or 3 items. If you clean the room every day, 7 days a week, you could probably hit them for 4 items. Now that's just one person. Now imagine if you had 4 people. What you do is you hit 4 people, 4 items, boom, now you have a little bit of stuff. And don't get thirsty, don't eat your food and stuff like that. What I do is I collect them, I let it add up, and then next thing you know, I got my own store, and now I'm doing 2 for 1s, and now I'm not even cleaning rooms no more. You gotta think. That's a little bit free game, you feel me? I could give you more game. But you know what they say, the game is to be sold, not told, so you gotta have to cash out me a little something to teach you some more game. If you wanna see what I could do with some ramen noodles, I could do a lot with some ramen noodles. If you wanna see what I could do with some ramen noodles, run this video up. I at least want 100 views on this video, and then I'll bust a spread with some ramen noodles. And I got ingredients that a lot of people don't got right now, and I could get more of it right now. I got some homies in the feds. All I gotta do is put some money on their books, and they'll mail me a box with a whole bunch of commissary items. You probably already know what this is just by looking at it at the corner, but the Sylvia dehydrated beans. Fire. All you do is add water, hot water. Well, my preference, hot water. You can eat it cold if you want. You can't find these nowhere. You could find something like these at Walmart. That's a little bit more game for you guys. But this exact brand, you can't find this nowhere. This brand is only sold by Bob Baker. I think that's his name. Bob Baker, the fool that owns the commissary and all that, the toothbrushes and all that. The fool that, what TV show that was he on? The Price is Right or something like that. I don't know. Family Feud, I don't know. But Bob Baker, I think that's his name. I don't know. If you know, correct me, please. But so normally I never seen a spread busted in the chow hall. Yeah, I never seen a spread busted in the chow hall, to be real. I only seen spreads busted in the day room. Depending on what type of tables you have, if you have the circle tables or if you have the long rectangular tables. If you have the long rectangular tables, all the homies are eating. Because what we do is we get a trash bag and we put it all over the rectangular tables. And I feel like the best thing to do is make nachos. We put chips all over the table, throw all our ingredients on top of the nachos, and all the homies are eating. Deep, 50 deep, 50, 60 deep, eating. Even the homies that are annoying and that never have no store, never have no tienda, but they always want to be eating. Hey, but that's your homie though. You got to look out for the homies. Not to sound too bougie or nothing, but when stuff like that happens, I really don't eat with the I really don't eat. I really don't eat with all those people. I'll give them like 10 items. I'll pitch in like 10 items and just let them have it off of love. But I always had enough food to eat by myself. Sometimes I ate by myself, or I ate with like 4 other people. I kept it, I kept it small. That's the type of person I am. I don't mean no disrespect. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I believe in like you are who you hang around with. Even though I'm in jail, a lot of people feel like jail's a place for losers. There's some people that aren't losers in jail. There's some people that are in jail only because they chose to feed their family. Not to call nobody else no loser or nothing like that. I'm just saying I want to hang around with people that remind me of myself. Either remind me of myself or people that I want to be like or people that I want to get on their level. You're not going to move up in life hanging around with people that are on your level, or I don't want to say beneath you or anything like that. I don't mean to look down on anybody, but the way you get further in life is by you basically are who you hang around with. You feel me? If you're hanging around with some fool in jail that's over here running up a dope debt or just politicking wrong or on the way into wrecking, that's going to lead you into a wreck. Especially if that fool is your celly, you feel me? You always got to check and see who your celly is, and hopefully you get a cool celly. If not, you got to ride with your celly through the ups and the downs. At least I do. If it gets too carried away, you do what you got to do to get a different celly. And that's not... I never move cells, so you figure that out. Yeah, I don't move cells. Other people might, but that's not my stilo. Also, what makes it worse about Arizona is, everybody else does it. California does it. The workouts, we work out. some workout routines we're doing are called 3-2-1s. And that's just a warm-up, man. The first 2 weeks I was in there, I was throwing up. I ain't gonna cap. But the 3-2-1s are burpees, and it goes 100 3 pump, 100 2 pump, 100 1 pump. The reason why they have the 1 pump at the bottom, even though it sounds like it's easy, I personally feel like 1 pumps are harder than 2 pumps and 3 pumps, because when you do 1 pumps, you're just up and down, up and down, up and down, out of breath, turning red, dying. Please, please. That's how you be, you know what I mean? Dying in there. If you have asthma, I feel bad for you. But I say eventually you get used to it and it turns into nothing. It took me about like a month to get used to the burpees, and there was like nothing after that. We hit the water bag, do squats, all types of different little workouts. But the burpees every day is mandatory. We do at least out here we do the 3-2-1s. Hold on. In the 3-2-1s, that's not even a lot. That's 300 burpees all together. Even though it's 300 push-ups the first time, 200 push-ups the second time, 4 5, so that's 5. That's 600 push-ups all together every day. But there's some people that do 1,000 burpees on their own after the mandatory workout. I don't know how they do it, but you know, shout out to them. All right, after the mandatory workout, I probably hit the bag. After I hit the bag, I was reading a book. Reading a book. I don't watch TV. Watching TV is a waste of time. Not only that, but there's a lot of drama at the TV. At the TV station and at the microwaves, there's a lot of drama. And if you're around drama, you're going to have to participate in drama. And I'm not participating in no drama unless it's mandatory. You feel me? Unless it's mandatory, I ain't participating. Because I was always short timing. You feel me? Never nothing serious. Just a little fool out here trying to get to my bag. Trying to get to the bag in every single way possible. But, to be honest, I'm kind of full. This is a lot of food. I'm going to see if I can show you the spread. If you want more spread videos, I'm down to do spread videos. I'll give you spread videos. I'm not really going to get into, like, I see all these other prison channels. Salutes to them. But that's not my thing. I'm not a pintero. Even though I've been in and out of county jails and hit the feds and all that. That's not my stilo. I want to talk about other things. You feel me? But I could show you guys how to make the spreads. I could show you guys a lot of spreads, to be real. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, show a friend, do whatever you got to do to run the views up. Thank you for watching, especially if you watched up to this moment. Much peace, much love, much chicken grease. I'm out.